Hello there. We've had some disruptive snowfall through the weekend. As many know, it's been treacherous out and about and a real shock to the system. Significant snowfall as well, 10 to 15 centimetres in parts. This was Llandrindod Wells on Sunday morning. We had a lot of snow in Doncaster as well. This picture was sent in by our weather watcher here. And even in low-lying southern areas such as Bristol, we had a covering of snow. And indeed, of course, there were amber warnings across many parts in the south and the west and Wales during Sunday. Now, as we get into Monday, it's still cold to start with because we've still got that Siberian easterly wind dominating in the south, but the winds are starting to ease in the north and we're starting to see the Atlantic mild air get a little closer to our shores. So it will start cold, but largely dry this week. However, it will be very icy first thing, and then we've got the milder air that will gradually lift the temperatures coming in as we go through towards midweek. So Monday still has the risk of some snow flurries in the south, but particularly the south and west, the Channel Islands as well. For many, though, it's a drier day, brighter, not as cold, I won't say warm yet, 4 or 5 degrees. And we've still got that wind in the south. There's still a wind chill here, not so noticeable in the north, because in the north, we're closer to this area of high pressure, which is keeping or maintaining drier conditions here. And that slips southwards. It allows a northerly wind in for Tuesday. Again, a northerly wind from the Arctic is in a particularly warm wind direction at this time of year. However, we're cutting off that bitter Siberian air. So it won't be as cold Tuesday. It will start icy and there could still be a few showers coming into eastern areas and 1 or 2 bits of cloud and drizzle into the north and west, but with 7 to 9, temperatures are slowly recovering. There'll be a snow melt as well, possibly rain midweek, so I'll have to keep an eye on river levels. But by midweek, we certainly are dominated by this southwesterly wind across most of the country. That high pressure sitting across the south will maintain a lot of dry and settled weather here. Could be some murkiness around in the morning, but the rain is mostly for the highlands and the islands on Wednesday. Temperatures elsewhere are slowly recovering. We're seeing double figures, and we should see that again through Thursday and Friday, because you've got this wedge now of mild Atlantic air from those southwesterly winds, our prevailing wind direction dominating. But of course, with the prevailing wind, the southwesterly, often we have rain and low pressure, and that's what we have on Thursday. So for more of us, there'll be rain, some heavy rain, some stronger winds driving it eastwards. But again, it'll take much of the day to reach eastern areas, but by then we might have 12 or 13 degrees. That's still with us across southern eastern areas through Thursday night into Friday, clearing out the way. And then we've just got this huge area of low pressure dominating Western Europe. So you can imagine there'll be further areas of low pressure, weather fronts sent our way. So Friday looks fairly disturbed. There'll be some gusty winds near the showery rain as it moves east. It was difficult at this stage to put the finite detail on, but of course we'll keep you posted through the week. And again, it's still relatively mild. 8 to 11 is around average for the time of year. As that low slips away southwards, we do allow a northerly wind to come in for a time. So it could be an element of winteriness over the hills, some frost by night. But most of the low pressures then towards the second half of the week into the weekend and early the following week are driven to the north by our jet stream. That's the fast moving air in the upper atmosphere that drives the low pressures in off the Atlantic, driving them towards northern areas. So always it looks as if southern parts will see less rain with high pressure around, but there will be some cooler interludes as we move through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Bye bye for now.